I know some people are like, man, year 7 is like was the hardest. But honestly, for us, like year 3 was the hardest year for us.
There's that risk there that I could one day forget.
See, that's what I get for trying to be this vlogger influencer person. It's raining. Seriously, it's raining, and I just cleaned my car the other day.
And by that time, I was done. I was like, let's wrap it up. We're done.
What is happening? Well, for the past 2 years, we have spent our anniversary with our kids. Today, we've been at home with the kids, except for I went to get my nails done. But other than that, like we've just been at home, like with our kids. Say hi. And so we tried to do like a pizza buffet because they love pizza, and they had like a little arcade, like fun zone. But we got there late and they were about to close because we just.
Here. Hi. So the first time I represented.
So we decided to come home and let the kids play with their water table. And Lee went to go get pizza and bring it back home. And so that's going to be this year's anniversary meal. It's going to be Domino's pizza. Lee looked at me when we were driving and he was like, I really like this little suburban life, you know, that we've created and that we have. And like I totally agree with that. Like, hey, come back. I totally agree. Like, I don't need to go on a fancy vacation. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to go to dinner like by ourselves or whatever. But hey, get your hand out of that. Right, thank you. No, we don't have that right now. Like, there's no part of me that feels like I'm missing out on anything, you know? Like, I'm so happy and content just with life right now, and just with what we have and what we're doing. And this is year 7 for us. Year 7. And it is just, it's really kind of, the fact that it's year 7 is kind of like, I don't know, it feels like exactly what it should be, you know, like 7 represents completion, right? And then 8, hey, come back. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then year 8, you know, we'll start year 8 pretty much tomorrow, right? And that's new beginnings. And that's really like what this year has been for us. Out your mouth. We're moving into the next phase of life where we're not necessarily growing anymore, but we're raising, you know, our children. And so we're moving into that next stop. Nasty. Out your mouth. So we're moving into, that next stage, like that new beginning. So out your mouth. What are you doing? I know some people are like, man, year 7 is like was the hardest. But honestly, for us, like year 3 was the hardest year for us. And a lot of people that I've been talking to lately, whenever they're like, we're really going through it, I'd be like, is it year 3? And they're like, yes. I'm like, I get it. Year 3 is like the hardest year, at least for us. And maybe it's just my generation, I don't know. But I'm praying that stop. But I pray that our marriage stays solid. And even if we do, get into it or have issues or whatever, that we would continue to healthily work through those things with counseling and therapy and whatever, and talking and all that kind of stuff, like we've been doing, so that's the only thing I can hope and pray for. No, get your mouth out of that.
You got the pizza, Daddy? You got the pizza?
drop the kids off at Nana and Pop-Pop's house. And what would be a day without kids if you don't go to Starbucks? Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. And spill Starbucks. Oh, gosh. I just cleaned the car. See, that's what I get for trying to be this vlogger influencer person, because I just spilled my chai tea latte. Oh, but it wasn't that much, and good thing I got a venti, so I have quite a bit to make up for that whole mishap. It's raining. Seriously, it's raining, and I just cleaned my car the other day. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Today's gonna be fine. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna just sit here in this car and eat my Starbucks and enjoy the rain. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna rush back home, because rushing back home will tell my body to look at everything that is wrong in the house and get up and clean it, get up and fix it, you know? I went really hard last week, and my body, I definitely felt it in my body. Like, once I sat down, once I slowed down, you know, once everything was finished, I was like, ooh, my hips hurt. Oh, my back hurts. Like, what's happening? Braxton Hicks was coming, and I was just like, by doing too much and moving around too much, like, I don't want to throw myself into labor, like, like, too soon. That's way too soon. This is July. My due date's not even until like September 2nd or something, and it's only July. Yeah, no, I'm not about to play with that. Bro, I'm gonna go sit down like everybody's saying. Today's project is to go to the basement and look through all of, or try to find all of Avery's baby clothes and see like what we have, what we still need, like just look through as much as I can today, and just kind of take inventory, because so many people are, you know, asking what do you need and all this other kind of stuff, and it's like, I don't really know, because I haven't looked to see what we still have and everything. Right off the bat, I have found 2 bath seats. These are by Summer, and honestly, I love these more than I like the actual like bathtubs. Like, these are so much more convenient. They fold down like super nicely, and yeah, these are just these. Yeah, get these. Don't get the regular bathtub. Get these. Found my old breast pump that I had with Avery. I started with a Lancino, and I thought it was the pump that wasn't working, but really I was just like super duper stressed, and that's what made it like really hard for me to produce, because I thought that it was the pump. We went to the hospital and we rented like a hospital grade pump, and it didn't make a difference. I still had the same output, and so it was just like we spent all that money, you know, renting this pump just for it to, you know, not produce any more than what I already had. And that was really, really discouraging. And so my breastfeeding journey with Avery was, man, it was really, really hard. But with Carter, it was a lot better. So, and I also ended up switching pumps. I had a Lancino, but then I ended up getting like the Medela, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I got that, and my output was so much better, right? But it was like, well, what was really the difference? Was it the pump, or was it the fact that I wasn't as stressed the second time around? Like, really, what was it that helped? Now this time around, I'm wanting to do like a wearable pump, and I've been hearing really good things about Lancino pump being like really good for wearable. But because I had this experience the first time with Avery, I'm really not sure I really want to do that, you know? So found this bag of clothes. And we moved quite a bit when Avery was an infant. And so this was one of the ways that I found to pack our clothes so that we didn't have to take everything off the hangers. And even if something fell off the hangers, it would just fall into the trash bag. So it's been in trash bags like this ever since we moved. So let's see what we got in here. Oh, oh, look at that. I'm telling you, girls have the cutest clothes, but boys, you can hardly find anything for boys. But girls, the cutest, cutest clothes. Another bag that hasn't been opened since we moved. Let's see what this is. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I was looking for this when we had Carter. But this one, look at, it's a little house coat. A little sheep little house coat. Oh, I was looking for this for Carter and I could not find it. But there it is. A little sheep, and it has like the hood that has like the little ears on it. So cute. Oh yeah, she had so many hats, but Avery's head was too big to wear these little hats. Oh my gosh, her head was way too big to wear these little hats. Woo! Okay. But we got plenty of hats, so I'm gonna take hats off of our registry. Oh man, it's crazy how just looking at, clothes can trigger so many memories. Like I can literally, when I pick up a piece of clothes, I can literally remember like putting them on her and what she looked like and where we were going and where we lived at the time and what we did that day. And it's so crazy how clothes hold so many memories. And I try not to be that person that holds on to things and hoards things. And it's not that I'm hoarding things, it's just that there are so many beautiful memories attached to things like clothing or pictures or um I mean just whatever. I remember when my dad died and we were going through his things. I didn't realize that my dad had kept like little keepsakes, like a program or a napkin, or a picture or something. But he always kept something from these monumental events in life to help him remember. And it's things like that as to why I try to be really intentional about keeping specific things so that I remember. And like I said, I try not to be like a hoarder with it, but it's like I need something to remember, because my babies are going to get older, my babies are going to move on, my babies are going to get married, my babies are going to have babies, like, and I want to make sure that I remember. And in my family, we have some medical history of like dementia. Yes, that can be in your genetics. That doesn't mean that you'll have it. But it's just the fact that like there's that risk there that I could one day forget. And so just all of that to say that I'm really grateful that we kept all of Avery's stuff for this moment right here. And although there are beautiful memories attached to these clothing or to these clothes, there's also pain attached too. So I did all this talking and crying and realized that my mic died. And so everything that I was crying and snotting about didn't even get recorded. But basically what I was trying to say, or what I was saying, was that Although Avery's clothes holds a lot of fond memories, there's also a lot of pain attached to her clothes as well. Because it's like, although I remember these particular clothes, you know, in those particular moments, I really don't remember like just our day to day. Look, and now I'm constantly checking my mic to make sure it's still on, like anxiety, right? But I really don't remember like her day to day. I don't remember her, you know, reaching these different milestones like I can remember Carter, or like I noticed Carter doing. Because, you know, with that first baby, you're just in such a survival mode, or at least I was. And I was trying to breastfeed and that wasn't going well. So that, you know, made me spiral into postpartum depression. I started birth control 6 weeks after I had Avery. And I believe that that made my postpartum depression worse because of, you know, those hormones. We were struggling financially. Our marriage was struggling. You know, that first baby, it just, I don't know, it's just like just a third person coming into the marriage basically, and just like the whole dynamic, it changes. And so it's just it's a lot of emotions happening right now. So going to pick the kids up from the park, I am super grateful that you know, for grandparents, super grateful for grandparents that you know, that we have active and involved grandparents, that I don't even have to ask all the time if they can watch the kids. Sometimes it's just like, you bringing the kids over? Yes. Absolutely, if you want them. We will bring these kids over. Say less, we'll be there in 10, you know. But I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful that we have a village. I know, like, TikTok has been showing, you know, so many videos of people who don't have a village, and I'm just like, my heart goes out to them. But you know, I can't relate, because my kids, like, my kids have a village, a very strong village. That even like my family is not here where we live, but they FaceTime and call every day. And when my kids do go down there, like every day somebody is coming over to see them. Like, there's a strong village even there too, even though they don't see them every day. So yeah, so I'm grateful. So let me go get these kids. So I am about to cook dinner. It has been a while since I've cooked dinner because I just have not had the energy. I got my apron on, right? And we're gonna try pork chops, baked pork chops, baked mac and cheese, and I think I got some broccoli in there. There may be some green beans in there. Probably broccoli. Yeah, we'll just do broccoli, keep it simple. Put it in the microwave, steam it, and then doctor it up, you know, with some seasonings or whatever. So that's probably what we're gonna do. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm already out of breath. Okay, I ain't done nothing. I've been on the phone for the past 2.5 hours. I'm doing my best, and hopefully this food come out right. Cause I just have not. It's been so long since I've cooked, and I'm just like, do I still got it? Do I still got it? Hopefully, we'll see if I still got it. Growing up, my mom made mac and cheese like regular Southern baked mac and cheese. Like, wasn't no cheese sauce, wasn't no gooey stuff. It was just like regular baked mac and cheese, right? And so that's the way, when I first got married, like that's the way I made it too. And recently, like, I've been trying like different recipes, because on Instagram, you know, it looks so good when they doing like the roux or whatever. And, you know, it looks all creamy and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll try it. Don't none of them recipes ever turn out right. And I think it's me. I follow the recipe exactly how it is, the same seasonings, like, and it just don't be right. I've tried it, and I'm just like, we're just gonna have to go back to the regular way of just regular baked mac and cheese, because all this other stuff, y'all, it don't be working. And the comments, right? The comments be like, ooh, this so good. Ooh, it's a hit. It's this, it's that. And I taste it and I be like, what is this? What? What is this? So anyways, I've been trying to find, I guess, like my signature mac and cheese like recipe or whatever. Hold on. Hello? Hey, what's up? Well, I'm trying to make baked pork chops, mac and cheese, and broccoli. Yeah. I know it's been a while since I've cooked. It has been a while, but I'm trying. So it should be done. Oh, it's so late, man. It's already 8:25 and I'm just now starting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, baby. It's pretty late.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Need anything? Like I'm on the way home.
Yeah, you can get some more sweet tea.
Or sweet tea.
Yeah.
Do they sell sweet tea at Walgreens?
Yeah. They should.
So I don't have to go all the way down.
Right, go all the way down to the Walmart. Yeah, no.
I'll be there in like 30 minutes.
Okay. I just is this what they mean when they say like boys are just like all over the place? Because that's exactly what this looks like to me. What is happening? What? With one sock on. A mess.
You're gonna sit right here.
You want me to sit right there? Okay, let me see the plate so I can put the food on it.
Yeah. It's a number 8. Number 8.
Right, it is hot. Huh? Yeah, it's hot.
Hi everybody. It's me.
Okay, can you
Emma.
say our grace, please?
God is good.
God is great. Let us thank Him for our food. Blessed and purified in Jesus' name. Amen. Good job.
So, we say our grace, there was our food. So, first of all, we use the outside the playground. So first of all, they get to have fun. But I have fun in the school. But first of all, we don't have school in the city.
breakfast like really overwhelmed me. And I was like, all right, we got to go outside and we got to do something, because if not, it was like I was getting snappy and I was getting irritable and irritated, and probably pregnancy. But I was just like, okay, we got to get outside and we got to do something and keep them occupied, and keep them doing something that didn't involve like the TV or music, or just run around the house and, toys and all that kind of stuff, because I guess maybe it was kind of like sensory overload. Maybe it was just a lot after breakfast, and I was like, we got to get outside and do something. So they're playing with the water table, and I'm just sitting here in the shade in the garage just watching them while they play and while we're outside. I was like, this is a great time to do the Roomba, the little robot, and let it mop and sweep and everything, while we're outside, so we're not in the way and it can clean and do what it needs to do, right? He crawled up in my lap about like 10 minutes ago, so I think he's all tired out. And he's just hot and just like, okay, I just need to sit down, mommy. So we just been sitting down watching big sister play. Got him some water and he just kind of sit down.
Hi everybody, it's me. So, I will show you.
Another Friday, which means another grocery pickup. Nobody wanted to go this time. Well, Avery didn't want to ride with me to go to the store, and my husband is actually at home today, so um, he stayed home with the kids. Carter went to sleep, so it's just mommy doing a solo grocery pickup. And today I needed it. Today I needed a solo car ride, because today has just been, I woke up, well, I went to sleep not in a good mood, and then I woke up not in a good mood, and I was just like, let's just push through, as mommies do, right? When you're a stay-at-home mom and you're the main caregiver and the main entertainer and whatever. And I was just like, we're just gonna go outside and we are going to, play with water table. And there were some things that I wanted to do outside, like sweep the garage and clean, not necessarily the front door, but like the siding, that leads up to the front door or whatever. And I wanted to clean that. And so I was like, let's just go outside and let's just take care of that. And the weather is actually like pretty nice today too. It's not too hot. The sun is shining, but it's not too hot. So it was a good day to go outside, right? So we're outside. I'm completing, the projects or whatever. And I sit down for a moment and just take a break. And Carter keeps running towards the street. And I was like, calling his name, telling him to come back. And he would turn around and look at me and then just keep running towards the street. And I had to get up twice to physically go get him, because he, wouldn't listen. And physically getting up, it takes me a while because I'm pregnant, so, and it takes me a while to walk because I'm pregnant, so it was just very, very frustrating. And honestly, after the first time he did that, we should have went inside then. But I didn't want to stop Avery from playing, because Avery wasn't the one that was acting up, but my husband had gone inside for, for a reason or whatever. And I think he was on a phone call maybe. And, I didn't want to interrupt his phone call. So and just send Carter inside with him and me stay outside with Avery. So I just, kept them both outside, because like I said, I didn't want to stop Avery from playing. But then he did it again, and then I had to stop Avery, from playing, and I felt so bad for her. But it's just like, I can't leave her outside, you know what I mean? So I don't even know if I even like handled that right, or I don't know. But before we go inside,
he sat on the steps, like right in front of the garage door that leads into the house. So as he's sitting there, I'm looking at him and I know he has something in his mouth. So I'm like, what is in your mouth? So he pulls out like a piece of concrete, and I was like, Carter, why would you do this? So I put my finger in his mouth to feel around to see if there was any other chunks, because I don't want my baby to choke or whatever. And he bites my finger so hard, he breaks skin and draws blood. And by that time, I was done. I was like, let's wrap it up. We're done. Avery, come on, let's go. And it was just really, really rough. I just needed a break. So I just sat in the recliner and I just sat there because I just needed, like, mentally, like, I was just so overwhelmed. My finger was hurting and it still hurts. Like, it hurts so bad, and I am just like, I was just sitting there, just sitting there. I think I was like aimlessly scrolling on threads or something, but I just needed like just a mental break. And then the next thing I know, Avery's like, ow, and I'm like, I knew it was Carter. I knew he had done something. Either he had bit her, he had scratched her, he had hit her, he had done something, because he's just in that stage right now where he just wants to bite and scratch and hit when he doesn't get his way or he doesn't get a toy or whatever. And we pop his little hands. He gets redirected. He gets snatched up and told no. I mean, we are not, like, we discipline in our house. We not playing that. But he still does it, even with the discipline and the redirection and whatever. But anyways, so she yells out and she's like, he scratched me. And I was about to get up and go snatch him up, but my husband was like, I got it. So anyways, I was just very overwhelmed. And all that to say, I need this solo pickup. I'm definitely going to find something sweet, like ice cream, a milkshake, a slushie, something. Um, yeah, because I need it. I definitely need it today.
Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.